Yeah, it was a big one, a sweet memory. Yeah, just kind of drawn off that, going into the off season. I went in the spring and the summer with the attitude of I'm never satisfied. There's always room for improvement. Can get my leg a little stronger. Actually, the biggest thing I focused on was my flexibility. I worked pretty much all of summer one during June and in July, and I was doing hot yoga in Greenville actually. That really helped with my flexibility, obviously, and I'm kicking the ball better than I ever have. So it was good. But from that kick on, it's great momentum for the off season for sure.
You hear a lot of the experts talk, and they talk about one of the strengths of this team is the kicking game. That's got to be nice for a former walk-on to hear.
It is good to hear. It's good to hear for sure. But I'm just taking it as a process. You got to take it as a process, kick by kick. That's all I'm doing right now. Sobey, Michael Sebeski, and Corbin Jenkins is holding. They're doing an awesome job. Perfect. So, just feeling really good right now.
Your confidence level, obviously following that kick, when the pressure's on the line, as a kicker, confidence is probably more important than maybe any other position.
It's important. It's important for sure. It's important to be a rock out there and show your teammates that you're out there. You're a rock on the field, and that's what I've kind of grown into, I guess. And that kick kind of solidified it. So I'm gonna go out there like I'm a fifth year senior, and a leader. I'm gonna be a rock out there on the field.
Did you ever wonder what the perception of this program might be had you not made that kick against LSU?
I didn't really think about it. I just went out there and did my thing. I've kicked so many balls and just went out there, followed my routine, and went through. I didn't really think about any negative thoughts or anything. Just felt positive.
So do you get nervous at all, or is there anything that can make you nervous?
There's some nervousness there. There's some butterflies. I don't think you're human if there aren't. I guess when I was most nervous was when Nuke. It was like an excited nervous, but when Nuke caught that 4th and 16 ball, that's kind of when I know. I know it's coming. So I know the kick's coming. So that's when I start getting really prepared and my mind right. But that's when the butterflies started to hit. But once I get on that field, I'm in the zone, and there's no nerves. It's just I'm in the zone. I've done it so many times. It's a routine. It's muscle memory.
So many of these guys are excited to hit people, and put the pads on, and get out there. I guess it's just the same old everyday business for you, isn't it? It is.
It's a routine, and you can't get tired of doing the ordinary things, the little things right. That's what Coach Winnie preaches too. It's you can't get tired of doing the little things right, and that's stretching, just making yourself better each day. And again, I'm never satisfied. Just take it day by day, kick by kick, try to get better each day.
Have some of these accomplishments maybe meant a little bit more to you because you're from here. You're an upstate guy.
For sure, it's a blessing to hear all these accomplishments come my way. But again, it's all about the process, and I'm just trekking forward, not really thinking about what's surrounding me. Anything that's going around me, I'm just focused on what I'm doing. And at the end of the season, if those accolades come, I'll see those, and it is a good feeling though to hear those.
Where did the idea to take yoga come from?
My mom and dad did it, and I've always heard of. I kind of talked with Morton Anderson too, and I talked with him about it, and he said it'd be a great idea. My hips were a little tight, and that's something that I knew I could work on. I was just looking for ways to get better, never satisfied, and so that was a way that I could get more flexible and turn. I'm hitting great balls right now. I'm hitting further than I ever have, and so I'm really happy with the way I'm kicking right now, and that's a big part of that is the yoga I did in the summer.
Did you catch any grief from your teammates?
No grief. They joke around a little bit, but if it's making me better, I'm gonna keep doing it. So
in practice, when they're jumping around you, screaming to try to create that moment, simulate. Is that moment when they're doing all that, is that worse than the actual game itself because there's nobody really on top of you? Or is it?
It's.
Or can you block all of it out?
I can block all of it out.
Really?
It's tough sometimes when they kind of go over the top sometimes, and they run out in front of me before the ball snapped, or they throw something at me. That's not going to happen in the game, obviously, but it is a good exercise to be able to block that out, and it has